treat today, something completely different. This is an old fossil collection, and I'm talking real old. Someone's just donated it to the workshop here to put on display. Look at it. It's even got a photo of the person whose collection this is. I don't know the name yet, but yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, is that J.R. Penville? I'm not very good at cursive writing, and this is the SS Gothic. Destination Auckland. How cool is that? Here's the person's photo. Very distinguished looking. Just look at that. It's got a, what's in here? Piece of paper, some old tobacco tins. That's everything that's in there. I think these are empty. Cowrie tobacco. Duty-free shop. Is there anything in there? Hey. No. I thought there was going to be like a gold necklace in here. I don't think there's anything in there. No, that's empty. That's a shame. Thought we were going to get some gold there. Piccadilly. Yes, an old cigarette tin. Yeah, just some old tins there. Let's have a look. What is this? University of Canterbury, Department of Geology, Stage 1 Field Class, 11th of March 1967. What's that, like almost 50 years ago? No, more like 57 years ago. And I've actually been on this field trip. Last year I went on this field trip during my first year. Well, let's see what is in here. There's a barnacle. Really good sized barnacle, I can see. It looks like a bit of mudstone full of shells. A nice pecten scallop. Concretion, there's the other half of it. This is the beach I go to. I find these as well. So it shows you how long people have been going to this beach. That's a crab. That's the bottom of a crab. Over there, yeah, you can see the claws, or the legs sticking out on that side. There's the claw sticking out over there. That's cool. Yeah, it's definitely the beach I go to find crabs. It's the same concretion, same species of crab, just from what I can see exposed there. Oh, nice piece of petrified wood. Look at that. That's a cool piece. That's beautiful. Oh, a whole bunch of limestone shells. Like, yeah, there's a whole bunch of shells in there. Fossil shells. Let's look at those. And some of them look like the stein cairns. Yeah, some nice ballet valves in there. Look at that. Both halves. A tusk shell. Oop, here's zoom out again. It's a really nice tusk shell. This looks like modern shells. This one. And there's a That's a agate, piece of chalcedony. That's cool. Oh, some beautiful shells. Modern ones. Good amount in there. Yeah, just look at that. Oh, what's that? It's like some kind of seed. Another rock. A jasper. Oh, yeah, some really nice shells in here actually. So much stuff in here. That's only like the top layer. Oh, that looks like some leaves. Plant material. I suspect. Very fragile. I don't recognize this. I don't wonder where that's from. I see something with a bit of a pattern sticking out there. It's heavy. Here's some coral. Look at that. It's a beautiful one. I don't think it's fossil. Yeah, I don't think it's fossil. Definitely coral. Oh, this is very light. Some pumice. So volcanic. So that's full of silica, used as a beauty product, I think. Is it to exfoliate? Super light. Yeah, that's from a volcano. You can hear. So it's silica, I think, which is why it's so good at removing skin. That's a nice big piece, that. Here's a nice flabellum. Solitary coral, so flabellum, so it doesn't grow in colonies. That's the same spot. That's where the crab's from. You've probably seen these in my videos before. So instead of growing in a colony, they grow individually. Mid-shelf, so very deep. Oh, there's a nice heavy rock. Is it going to be an agate? No, fossil. Oh, that's beautiful. Fossil brachiopod, I think. That's a big one. Look how big that is. Yeah, if someone recognizes what kind of brachiopod this is, let me know. So very different from a bivalve, these. That's a big one. Another flabellum, coral. Oh, it's the other part of this one. So they fit together. There's a lot of shells in here. Oh, another big oyster. Is that an oyster? Yeah, that's a real thick oyster. Fossil oyster. A very big one. Look at all those layers to it. Nice little bivalve. Some more oysters and shells. What's this? Oh, there's the petrified wood I've been looking for. This looks like this Triassic stuff from Southland. Also Jurassic. I think it's Jurassic. So very old. This is from further south towards the bottom of the South Island of New Zealand. Looks very much like the stuff from there. Oh, very cool Steinkern. So the fossil, or the inside of a shell. You can see there's the whorl, probably the biggest whorl of the shell. Oh, let's have a look what's in this big one. Oh, beautiful agate. Look at that. That's a beautiful one. If I had to guess, I would say it's from the Hororata River. That's just a guess. They have these clear ones over there. Oh, what a... Look at that one. That is beautiful. It's another agate. Is that from New Zealand or is it an Australian one? You get these really red ones in Australia. Someone that knows Canterbury agates is going to have to help out here. Is this a New Zealand one? If it is, it's a beautiful one. Let's look at that. All that banding on it. Oh, that's really cool. Fossil shell with some barnacles on it. Some more shells. A few, I think it's a sandstone, very fine sandstone with some shells in it. I know the river this is from. I found a few of those. There's a few more bits. Oh, you can see the leaves on this one. Look at those leaves. Some fossil leaves on there from a, it looks like a coal deposit. Put it with the other one over there. There's some more of it in there. I'm just going to leave it there because it's all crumbled. Then if you can see it in there, I'll fish the other bits and pieces out. Oh, some obsidian. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's so cool. What's that fracture pattern called? It starts with the C. Concordial. Leave a comment if you know, but that's the fracture pattern that obsidian makes. Well, that's a beautiful piece. What is that? I'm gonna guess quartzite. Yeah, I'm gonna guess quartzite for that one. Oh, very nice piece of petrified wood. Look at that. Don't know if it's going to come out on video, but you can see the rings on there. So very nice bits of petrified wood there. That's awesome. Probably Southland again, if I had to guess. And wow, look at that agate. Oh, jasper, that's beautiful. Not sure where this one is from either. That's beautiful. It just keeps on surprising me, this. Oh, look at that. What is that? I was going to say agate. I still think it might be. That's a very weird one. Very strange. Oh, another beautiful one. That's a cool agate. It's got a little cave full of druzy quartz in there. That's a beautiful piece. I might polish this one. It'll look pretty cool. Yeah, the other bits in here, it's just more of the leaves. Put that to the side. Oh, we're getting to the bottom. I can see the bottom over there. What's that? Oh, something very weird shape on this one. What is this going to be? What is that? That is a very weird piece of wood. Look at that. Yeah, it's very strange. I wonder if it's a subfossil. What's that? Is it a basalt? I suspect that might be basalt. It's a very red color. Yeah. What's the other one? Volcanic tuff? I don't think it's that. But yeah, not 100% sure on that. I'll ask Cayman, he might know. And a few little bits of some volcanic stone. I can see the crystals in there. And just a few broken bits. No name yet. Last little bit. See in the corner. Oh, that's got a good feel to it. It's polished. I can see a polished edge sticking out there. Ooh, look at that. Oh wow. What is that? Is that a thunder egg? Get a bit of light on that. Glows on the UV. Gets like a greenish glow on that. That's pretty cool. You can see it's see-through over there in the middle. That's real beautiful. If anyone recognizes this, please leave a comment. Just put a timestamp in there so I know which one it is. There's been a few weird things today. That's it. Suitcase is empty. I'll try and find out who this person is. But that was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a different fossil hunt. Sometimes the fossils come to you. When I was in Dunedin recently, I went out fossil hunting with Adam, found some awesome fossil crabs, and also he gave me this really amazing Megalodon tooth. Thanks so much, Adam. It's now over here in the workshop and people are really amazed by it. You might have seen my new 3D printer in the back of the video over here. This is the one that Elegoo sent me. This is the Neptune 4 Max, and it's got a 4 times bigger build plate than my previous one. I'm loving it. To give you an idea of the size difference, this is the build plate of my other 3D printer. It's like a quarter the size. This is my Ender 3. Look at the size of that build plate. The build plate is how big it can print. Well, it's printed for a day and a half, this Moa pelvis, and it looks like this one was successful. Have a look over here. That is an enormous print. It's printed perfectly. This time around, you can see there's the first one. It's had a bad layer shift. You can see the layers are all squiggly over there. Turns out it's the software I was using. It wasn't the printer. It was the software. It was getting really confused because of how complex this model is. So I had to use a different type of support. and that fixed the issue. Yeah, no problems. It ran out of filament halfway through, yeah, but because it's got that sensor over there that checks for that, it stopped the print, and I could put a new spool on and it just carried on printing. If this was my old printer, that would have been a disaster and I'd have to reprint it, but yeah, that's worked out really well. Just look at the size of that. That's the entire mower pelvis. Like before I had to print that in 2 or 3 sections, but that's printed all in one. It's got lots of support, which I'll remove, but yeah, that's come out brilliantly. And here's the mower all printed. It only took a month compared to 2 months that the other printer took. And just have a look at this pelvis over here. That was all printed in one go, and it's come out beautifully. And the same with the big tibia tarsus leg bones. Those I could print in one go, as whereas before I had to cut them in half with the software and then print them as 2 parts and glue them together. But this is looking amazing. As soon as the schools reopen, I'll donate it to one of the local schools so they can have their very own mower. And thanks Elegoo for sponsoring the print, and also they sponsored the filament for this. It took about 2 kilograms of filament to print, so thanks for that. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's the night before Christmas here in New Zealand. It's the 24th. Have a great Christmas. Have a great New Year. It's summer here in New Zealand, so we're going to have a nice barbecue tomorrow. Wherever you are, I hope you have a really great Christmas. And I'll see you on the next hunt. Stay safe.